Hi, I'm Brian Van from SportBikeTrackGear.com, and today we're going to do a video review on the all-new Alpinestars GP Tech Air leather jacket. This is the end of the yellow brick road of leather sport bike jackets, period. If you are on that road and you're traveling and you're saying to yourself, my ultimate goal is to get the best sport bike leather jacket I can get, best one money can buy, this is it, period. Just like the one-piece racing replica leather suit is. And what a coincidence, this is literally the top half of that suit cut off, literally the top half of it cut off. The leather that this thing uses is amazing, okay? This isn't your, run-of-the-mill cowhide. This is the same high-density stuff they're using in the racing replica suit. Let's talk a little bit about sizing, because I got a little bit of a surprise with the sizing. I am normally between a 54 and a 56 euro in most jackets. Almost every jacket in their line, certainly every jacket in the Alpinestars line. Today I'm 5 feet 11 inches tall. I am just a tad over 200 pounds with a somewhat athletic build. I have on a size 52 euro. I had on a 54 before this, and you know what? It was just baggier than I wanted. My idea for a jacket like this is a solid race level second skin style fit like I got from this 52 without being overly restrictive. And because the motion panels incorporated in this jacket, this thing it looks pretty snug, but I gotta tell you, it doesn't feel very snug. It feels perfect. Side view, perfect mobility. Back view, you can see those motion panels at work, and then back to front. If our cameraman Frank wants to get nice and tight, tons of perforation in the front of this jacket. Very cool reflectives right here that are screen printed on. Really dig that. You can see it here in the torso on the front, on the sleeves. We'll give you a high level look, show you the stuff on the back. We've got the racing replica sliders here in the elbows, the shoulders. Got a composite shoulder protector here that incorporates the vents in this slider, right with the armor inside, creates some airflow, tons of protection. All the Kevlar base stretch, locking YKK zips. This jacket also includes a windproof vest liner that is totally removable. We're going to give you a look at that in the second part of this video. The concept there is really simple. It allows you to use this jacket through more seasons than just a real hot riding season. You put that in there, it cuts the wind, and then it's going to be basically like wearing a non-perforated leather jacket. So it'll allow you to use this through some different seasons. This jacket is very technical. It's very expensive. I'm going to say it is worth every penny. You're not going to be disappointed. When you touch it, you feel the leather, and when you slide it on and you feel the fit, the mobility that it offers, you're going to be impressed. The new stretch panels built into the suit that run up into the collar, right? They really enhance the motion and the movement, and I can feel it even in the jacket. It's funny because I called this a suit. The reason I did that is I just got done breaking down the racing replica suit, and it really reminds me of that. The fit, the feel, the look, the flair. Stay tuned for part 2. Remember, with this, you always have the option, too, of adding on the track pants. You add the track pants from Alpinestars, you have a real sweet two-piece riding suit. You can wear the pants when you choose to, maybe do some track days, some canyon carving. With two-piece suit, you're doing just a short street ride, you can wear just the jacket. But you stack on the pants, you're pretty darn close to a racing replica suit, and you're not even halfway to the expense of the full one-piece suit. So that's a note, and that's something you all might want to consider. If you ever have any questions on the Alpinestars line, this jacket or any other piece, never hesitate to contact us. Orders at SportBikeTrackGear.com is a good email, or telephone 888-784-4327. We're happy to help out. Stay tuned for part 2. Lots of technology here. All right. Alright, here we go with the all-new Alpinestars GP Tech Air Jacket from the inside out. We're going to give you a high-level look at what makes this jacket one of the absolute best available today. From the factory, it comes with medium-density foam inserts in the chest as well as the back. Okay, these are protective, but they are not certified. These are easily and affordably upgraded. In the chest, we can install the Alpinestars Bionic Chest Insert, hard outer GP style shell, perforated to preserve airflow, energy absorbing foam on the inside. The back, we have several options. We're going to start off with the BioArmor back insert. This is a very technical armor, energy absorbent, lightweight, moldable, protective, perforated for cooling, slides right in the pocket, protective and comfortable. Then we have the Bionic back air insert. Hard outer shell. You can see here that it is perforated. It's kind of honeycomb designed, right? That honeycomb cell design resides behind this mesh panel, and all around the perimeter here we have some energy absorbing foam. CE certified. This, out of all the available options, will provide the most airflow, and really in a jacket like this, complement it very well. Third option is to use the Bionic back protector, full CE2 protection. Use the snap attachment in the shell of the jacket as well as the waist strap. The back of the jacket has the race hump, just like the race rep. Remember, we told you this is literally the top half of the racing replica suit. The top part of that race hump is perforated. That allows air to move in and out of the suit. And in order to facilitate that, they have to channel out the entire race hump. The jacket includes a removable wind-blocking vest liner. It helps to basically plug the holes in the front of the jacket and the back of the jacket, so when you're riding and it's cooler outside, it's going to work to keep you warmer by knocking the wind down. It's a very technical liner. What they've done is, in the race hump area, they've left just a mesh panel, so the race hump can still allow the air and the moisture to exhaust out the back of the jacket. By having the windproof liner in and allowing this to still move air around, it's just going to work to keep the moisture moving out of the jacket, keep it more comfortable and cooler. This is definitely a technical liner. It's going to be nice for those chilly days. In each side of the liner, we have storage pockets, double stage on the left, single stage on the right. Elbow armor in the jacket is the hard outer GP shell style armor that we've seen from Alpinestars in many of their garments over the years. Comfortable, very protective. It is held in an armor pocket that is actually inside the sleeve of the suit. Back of the race hump, just like we talked about earlier, perforated. Comfort collar here, done in a mesh material that has some elasticity to it to keep you comfortable. This jacket has the same stretch panels as we find in the racing replica suit. They run all the way down from the neck of the jacket, down the side of the jacket. This thing moves so well on your body, it's amazing. Fully perforated panel all the way down the back of the jacket. Screen printed Alpinestars logo. Screen printed reflectives on both sides of the jacket. Come down to the waist adjustment. It's done in Velcro with leather. They hide kind of a D-ring here underneath a little leather panel. It gives it a very clean look. And we have essentially like a neoprene or an airprene material here around the waist, so it'll pleat up nice and clean to give you a good look in that area. Molded plastic exterior shoulder protector and vent. We've got some perforation here on the back of the arm and the underarm area. We have the elbow sliders and vents built into the sleeves. Large piece of leather, just like you see on the racing replica, very protective. We have screen printed on our reflectives, locking zippers. They carry the Kevlar based stretch material all the way from the chest down to the very end of the sleeve. Some more localized perforation right here on the sleeve. A little bit more of that on the inside. Screen printed Alpinestars logo. Come to the chest of the jacket. Heavily perforated front, screen printed A-Stars logo split by the zip. We've got screen printed reflectives both sides of the jacket. 2 exterior storage pockets, zipper closure on both sides. Screen printed Alpinestars logo on the collar, both sides of the jacket. We come to the inside, zippered storage pocket here, left breast with the liner removed. We have a double storage pocket, 2 levels of storage, Velcro closure on the left with a single on the right. This has a full circumference, zip to pants, attaches to many of the pants. Now that we say that, you can take this jacket, attach it to, say, the track pants, and you can have yourself pretty darn close to a 2-piece race replica suit for a very affordable price when you consider the fact that those two added together is going to be way less than the $2,900 asking price for the racing replica one-piece. To access the armor, the back protector specifically, unzip the pocket here at the base of the jacket, reach inside, you're going to see a pocket here that is clearly labeled. Undo the Velcro, you can service the insert. To service the chest inserts on either side of the jacket, you're going to find Velcro closure. Super easy to get in and service these and install the upgrades if you choose to do so. You'll see a mirror image here on the other side. The shoulder protection is a little bit different. What they're doing is they're using a combination of materials to get you good protection in the shoulder. I'm going to do the best I can to show this to you. It's going to be a bit of a challenge. Inside of the jacket, we'll have all of the energy absorbing foam. Can you kind of zoom in right there, Frank? It'll be kind of tough to see this. Energy absorbing foam covering the entire surface area and then some that you see here from this exterior shoulder protector. There's perforation that's lined up with the holes in the vent here on the shoulder slider. That is where the protection comes from in the shoulder. Exterior slider, right, hard outer shell, sewn to the leather, and then sewn on the inside of that we have the energy absorbing foam, very similar to what you're going to see here in the elbow and forearm protector. I think we've done it. This is a really technical jacket, there's no question. It's expensive. The racing replica suit is expensive as well. I've got a couple of race reps, I've crashed in them, I've ridden in them, and I got to tell you, they're phenomenal. The price tag's big, but it's worth every penny. The quality, the protection, right? Simply the way it feels when you're riding in it makes it worth the purchase price. If this jacket is in your budget, if this fits in your budget and you want it, pull the trigger. You're going to love it. This is an heirloom piece. You'll have something like this for years. If you want to step it up to a 2-piece suit, get you in a pair of track pants to go with it. You can have a real nice 2-piece riding suit at what would be a pretty affordable price compared to the full-on 1-piece racing replica suit. I'm Brian Van from SportBikeTrackGear.com. This is the all-new Alpinestars GP Tech Air leather jacket.